Hello and welcome to another flight sim how-to video. Today we are going to cover how to configure the Honeycomb Alpha LITE with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. As of recording, this is not a plug-and-play hardware piece, so with about 5 minutes we will be able to get your Alpha LITE set up for the basics in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We're going to work on pitch, roll, elevator trim, autopilot disconnect, and then some quick views. So here we are at Tampa International Airport on 19 right in a Cessna 172. First thing we want to do is hit the escape key, and we will choose settings on the right side, and this will bring us into where we can make edits to the program. We'll go to controls, we'll select our Alpha LITE on the left side, and then you'll see different profiles we can save and all the categories. So first things first, let's take care of the yoke. So pitch and roll, we're going to go down to flight control surfaces. We'll go to our primary control surfaces, and I'm going to look for my elevator and aileron axes. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of areas we can connect to our buttons. Right now we want these last two. So ailerons axes, I'm going to go ahead and select the first box, scan and roll my yoke. It's mapped that axes. Let's do the same for elevator. Scanning, I'm pushing forward, and now those two axes are connected to what my yoke is sending to the digital aircraft. Next up, let's go ahead and take care of that pitch trim, which I'm using with my left thumb on the Alpha LITE. So in control trimming surfaces, you'll see there's a lot of options. Now when I push and pull on that pitch trim, it's a button, it's not an axis. So we're going to go for the analog setting, as you can see, rather than the elevator trim axes. So elevator trim up, I'm scanning, I'm pushing forward and releasing, that's button 5. Elevator trim, reverse, nose down, push forward 6, nose up is 5, there we go. And you can test it out yourself. But when I push back on the elevator trim and push forward on that elevator trim tab, it will send those indications to the program. So let's go back, let's find autopilot disconnect. Now you can go via the categories and find where that is. I'm going to do a quick search just to show that you can. So when searching autopilot, you'll see there are a lot of different settings that you can apply a button to. For safety, I know autopilot off is the term I'm looking for. So let's find off, let's hit that, and I'm hitting the red button on the top right of my yoke. That's now button 4. So we've got autopilot disconnect done. Final thing is I want to configure some external views for the aircraft. So let's go to camera. We're going to go to external camera, and again you can see all the different options here. The one that I like is quick look. That is the buzzword for me, or quick view, I'm sorry. So quick view left, I'm moving the 8-way hat switch on top. It's counterintuitive, but for left, I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to move my POV hat to the right. What we are doing is we're moving to the right of the aircraft, looking at the aircraft and seeing everything on the left. It sounds counterintuitive, but that's the way it's set up, so just follow me for a second. For quick view right, let's do the same, POV to the left, and then for quick view rear, it's simple. Move the 8-way hat switch down or to the 6 o'clock position, and then quick view top, up or 12 o'clock position. And you'll see in a second what we've just done. So let's jump back out of control settings and jump into the aircraft. Alright, and let's make sure the aircraft is operating as we would like. So let's push forward, pull back. Alright, let's roll left, roll right. Pitch and roll are looking good. Let's check out our elevator trim. So as I move the trim switch up, is moving nose down, so I did map it right. Moving it back, moving nose up. Okay, let's set it back to takeoff position. There we go. Let's check out our autopilot. So I'm going to zoom in, zoom in a little bit, turn the autopilot on. You'll see it's engaged, hit the autopilot disconnect button. Operating as I'd like. Okay, now let's jump outside the aircraft and check out those views. So as I'm holding view left, it's going to take me to the right side of the aircraft, as you see, and I'm looking at the aircraft and seeing everything on my left. It is a little strange, but that's the way I like to map it. So when I'm hitting left, With the settings I gave it, I can see to the left of the aircraft. And you can mess around with whatever you prefer, whatever works best for you. But I like that setting. Hitting left, I can see the left. Hitting right, I can see to the right of the aircraft. If I hit forward, I can see what's beneath me, and rear, see what is behind me. So, all that's left is, why don't we go ahead, release that parking brake and take off. I'll try and make sure I maintain center line here. You'll see airspeed is active on the tape on the left side of our screen. There's 55 knots. I'm slowly applying some back pressure, and there's rotation. We're going to trim for about 75 knots in the 172. That's best rate of climb. And then as we get airborne, I'd like to show those quick views we just mapped out. Offer some really great vantage points of seeing the areas around us. There's to the right. There's Tampa International on our left. That's what's behind me. And I'm a little left of center line, so a quick way to see how my climb out is going. But those are really the basics. I've got pitch, I've got roll, elevator trim, autopilot, and then also some quick views to enjoy when outside the aircraft. As you can see, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of commands you can configure for your digital airplane. So we hope this video helps you get started on how to enjoy the Honeycomb Alpha LITE with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We'll continue to create these videos and publish them on our YouTube page. And we thank you for tuning in.